A vote that'll take place in Cincinnati next week could change the future of our city, and you may not even be paying attention.
Simply Money's Amy Wagner explains why you need to pay attention, even if you don't work at P&G or own its stock.
Well, for many, tonight is the deadline. If you're a P&G shareholder, you already know your options are to vote blue or vote white. But many say this fight over whether an activist investor gets a seat on P&G's board goes much farther. It could have the potential to change our city the way we know it.
I think it's scary.
Katie Crossan is scared about a vote that's taking place next week concerning the future of Procter & Gamble.
I've never worked for P&G. I don't own a single share of stock, but I grew up here in Cincinnati.
And Crossan is concerned that this vote could have a major impact on the city of Cincinnati. Here's the issue. This man, Nelson Peltz, is an activist investor that owns 1.5%, or $3.5 billion worth of P&G's stock. His goal is to drive up the value of P&G stock, and to do that, he wants a seat on its board and the opportunity to make sweeping changes.
Well, he would like to take those big offices downtown, as he says, pancake them, make them flat as a board. There's too much overhead. We're not efficient.
Peltz states P&G has too much management and has proposed 90% of the company's corporate jobs be cut. According to research by the Regional Economic Development Initiative, for every one P&G job lost in Greater Cincinnati, 3 more jobs will disappear from our economy. The potential impact, according to some, almost immeasurable.
I think people have no idea, but when you think about it, a job at P&G is a good job, and all of those people, they buy homes locally. They spend money at small businesses. They invest in charitable organizations in Greater Cincinnati.
For investors, it comes down to voting blue to keep P&G's board as it is currently, or voting the white ballot and giving Peltz a seat on the board.
The value of the stock might go up over time. At least in the short term, it might go up.
And historically, that's when most activist investors sell their stock and walk away. But for Cincinnati residents, what kind of company and community that might be left when Peltz is finished is the big question.
I think it's scary to think about unemployment and the number of people who would move away from this community, and all the small businesses and other companies that do business with P&G. I think that everybody would be touched by something like this.
And another point Backrack makes, if thousands of P&G jobs are lost, imagine what could happen to your home value if all of those homes go on the market at the same time. The deadline to vote if your shares are held through P&G company plans is 11:59 tonight. If you have shares through a bank or brokerage firm, you can vote through Monday at 11:59. The results will be announced at the annual shareholders meeting on Tuesday morning. I'll be there to cover it for you. For Fox 19 Now and Simply Money, I'm Amy Wagner.